Oh, Sony Sanctimony here, bringing you the best in Sony news, Sony fanboyism, whatever the fuck we doing. We out here telling you what the fuck's up right now. And let's see, Xbox today, these guys, Xbox is always on some bullshit, right? Always on some bullshit. These motherfuckers come out with this brand new fucking commercial straight to YouTube. Have you guys seen it? The one with the grandma and the grandson that's not so sharp? I know you guys seen that one where they're both on the couch sitting there playing football, because that's what grandmas play on Xbox. Because, you know, this Christmas you want to get your grandma at the fucking old folks home an Xbox, because, you know, that's where Microsoft's putting their money. And they're sitting there playing, and they're talking about, hey grandma, do you know what the fuck 4K means? Grandma's like, no, but I'm whooping your ass. Apparently, I mean, I guess that's the whole video, right? Like, you got these sorry ass niggas on Xbox getting whooped by their grandmas. That's fine, but I mean, like, let's be for real. Let's take a huge step back here and analyze this commercial, because there's something about it that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me, right? You show this Xbox commercial, you show people sitting on the couch playing video games in 4K, talking about 4K, saying 4K out loud a whole lot of times, having to actually repeat it for the grandmother, right? So they really about this 4K thing, right? Let's go. 4K, buddy, all day, Xbox One S. But then when you look into the fine print, you realize that 4K is only for movies, right? For movies? For movies, you say? Well, then what the fuck are these old people and this little young dude sitting on the couch for playing games talking about 4K for? That's a good question, right? I feel like Microsoft's lying to us. Oh no, gasp. Microsoft lying? Microsoft's lying to us, guys. How do you guys feel about it? I don't understand. I don't know how you feel. I know how I feel. I don't care at all, because I got me a PlayStation 4. I'm getting me a PlayStation Pro. I'm getting me a PlayStation VR. But let's be for real, anybody else that's not getting one of those things or doesn't have one of those things and is on the fence about maybe I should get an Xbox or maybe I should get a PS4, they're being swayed by this absolute bullshit, right? This bullshit that the Xbox, they're implying that the Xbox can play games in 4K, and we all know that that is an absolute lie. It's an absolute lie, right? 4K is only for the movies on the Xbox, and the PlayStation 4 is the only console that can output games in 4K. And you know, Xbox, it shows that Xbox is in trouble now. They're definitely in trouble because they announced this stupid ass fucking Scorpio, right? We're a year out. We don't know what the fuck's gonna be in it. We don't have any games for it, but let's announce it. Xbox Scorpio is coming. Here it is, guys. Here it is on stage, and we did a big ass press conference. Here's our fucking console. It's coming out in a year and a half, maybe, and it might not have the same specs, and we don't necessarily have any games for it, but we put out a commercial that said the Xbox One can do the same thing that this Xbox does, the Scorpio, so we can get your money. But shit, right? What are we gonna do when the Scorpio comes out and we say, hey, the main point of this is it can play games in 4K, but I thought that the Xbox One could play games in 4K, but it can't. So now look at us. Here we are again. No one's gonna buy our brand new console that we just spent billions of dollars in R&D on, and we're all looking extra stupid, and Sony wins again by not having to do anything extra. But what they've been doing this entire time, this just goes to show, like, Xbox, they still on this Windows shit, bro. They're not for gamers, bro. They're literally a big ass company with a bunch of shareholders that are just trying to earn money from motherfuckers. And they don't know what they're doing. It's very obvious. They didn't know what they were doing with the Xbox One. They barely knew what they were doing with the Xbox 360. They just got lucky with a few games and like having the price. But now that now that they don't have the price anymore, it's like, what do we do, right? We just allow a bunch of bullshit on our consoles. You got early access games coming out of the woodworks, fucking putting up misleading commercials. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. This is the first channel on my YouTube page. I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now. Don't believe anything Microsoft says in the commercial. It's all lies, nigga. Don't believe their lies. Don't spend $250 of your hard-earned dollars on this Xbox One to plug into your 4K TV that you just got for Christmas so that you could play games in 1080p. Just don't do it, bro. Just don't do it. If you got one, I mean, it's not too late. It's only the 12th. You can take that shit back, and you can save your kids the embarrassment of actually owning an Xbox One. Because, right, like, imagine you buy your kids an Xbox One and a bunch of shit games, right? And you tell them that, and they're all like kind of excited, all right, because they don't have anything else to play that's this generation. So they open it up and they're all excited, like, oh, well, we got something this year. It wasn't a PS4, but we got a system. And then they go back to school after the winter break next year in 2017, and they have to tell their friends, like, hey, what did you get? Hey, we all got we got PS4s. What's your PSN ID? And you tell them, and your kid has to walk up to them and look them straight in the face and say, hey, man, I didn't get a PS4 for Christmas. I would never want to ever put my child through that. Buy a PS4 this holiday, people. Just buy a PS4.